Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with another Modern League. Another one, that's right. I already played a Modern League on my channel. Go check it out. We played Red, White, Prowess, and the deck was sick. It performed really well. I did well in the league, so go check that out. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link in the description below to subscribe, and there's a link below that to just go to my channel. Again, check it out. If you like my content, please subscribe, but for all you that didn't see that Modern League, give Modern a chance. Pauper, Modern, it's all great. It's Magic the Gathering. Come have some fun. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Throw a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much. It helps me out. I'm trying to grow my channel and I am trying some Modern here. See how that goes. And this is Tron. This is a deck I've played more than any other deck in any format. I am the Tron Menace. I can't tell you how many times in real life I was just playing this deck with real cards, and you just lead like plant map, and just it's the groan test. Your opponent always groans. They're like, oh god damn it. And this deck is good, and I think it's actually reasonably positioned right now, which is a nice time to play it. So let me go through a quick deck tech. Everybody should pretty much know this deck who knows Modern. For all my Pauper players out there, again, I do play a lot of Pauper, so if you're interested in that, check out my channel. But for all my Pauper players out there, I'll go through this version of Tron, and then we'll get into some games. Okay, so you play a low land count, 18 lands, 4 forests, then you play Stirring, Scrying, and then you play Sphere, Star, Map. So you have a really consistent turn 3 Tron, and you really want to mulligan a lot with this deck. You really want to find Tron on 3 if you can, and you want to keep like basically 2 or 3 Tron land hands. And when I say 3, I meant like Mine, Power Plant, Sphere, Scrying, or like, Mine, Tower, Map, stuff like that. You want to make sure to be able to get there if you can. And then once you get down to like, 5 cards, you can accept the slower turn 4 Trons and stuff like that. But in Modern, you don't really have as much time to mess around as you do in Pauper. One thing interesting that I'm trying, I'm just main decking 3 Relic of Progenitus. I think Dredge is pretty popular right now, and I just think it's a fine card, and I think it's fine in this build. I am playing Karn the Great Creator with like a pretty massive artifact sideboard package for it. I'll just get into that as we play the games. I don't want to go over the whole thing right now, but there's a lot of good cards to get with Karn. And then I like the full 4 Wormcoil in the main. There's a lot of prowess variants out there right now, and the best thing you can do against them is just slam a turn 3 Wormcoil. I know people like to play Thrag in the main. I've just never liked it because it's pretty hard to play Thrag on 3. You have to like have a Chromatic Sphere or a Chromatic Star, not have to have cracked it, and then still turn 3 Tron and have a Sphere or Star out and then Thrag. It's so hard to do. So like it's often going to be a turn 4 Thrag. I'd rather just turn 3 Wormcoil. It's so much easier to cast. Even if it's 1 more mana, it's just better. And we still have some Thrags in the board for those matchups and for control, but yeah, I just like the 4 Worm main. I don't think tutoring for Worm out of the side is really that great because there's usually something else you can get that's going to be good in those situations anyway. I don't like the 3 main one side. I just really think it should be 4 Worm main. This is what you want to do. Of course, 4 Big Karn as well. Karn Liberated, 2 Ugin still, and 1 Ulamog. People are trying a lot of different things, going down on O-Stone, playing even like up to 3 copies of All Is Dust in the main, stuff like that. This is kind of an older list, but I still think it's going to be strong. A couple Veil of Summers, couple Wilts. I think Wilt is the new thing to be doing rather than Nature's Claim because it kills Chalice of the Void on 1, and Chalice on 1 is actually pretty good against you. Another thing which I tried right when the card came out, and it actually was pretty good, was just playing Ugin the Ineffable. That's 6 mana Ugin, and then you just play Karn the Great Creator, Karn Liberated, Ugin the Ineffable, and Ugin the Spirit Dragon. You have to cut down on Worm Coils though to do so. You could cut down on O Stones as well, but it's actually pretty good because Ugin the Ineffable is really good with Karn the Great Creator and just like making your Ulamog's cost cheaper too. So it's pretty easy to go like turn 3 Ugin the Ineffable, turn 4 Ugin, even if you don't have double tower. So that's kind of nice, but I'm not doing it here because of prowess. I think I just want to max out on Worm Coils and call it a day, but that's basically the list. Let's just jam, just mono green Tron. Let's go. The Tron Menace. Let's go. Round 1. All right, welcome to round 1. We're against Hirako. Hirako? I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me fix this 1 second. Okay, we're good to go. They revealed Luris as their companion, so they're probably Burn or Prowess. So we don't have a Wormcoil. However, we do have a turn 3 Tron here, so I think I just have to keep and hope to draw a Wormcoil, Karn the Great Creator, just one of our payoffs. So I'm just gonna keep, just not gonna mulligan like an almost guaranteed turn 3 Tron. I mean, I guess they could be Death Shadow or something else, but okay. Looks like they might be. They just go Thoughtseize here. It's kind of annoying. They probably just get to take Scrying and maybe keep me off Tron, but I have double Relic. Wonder what this is. This could be Grixis Luris. Inquisition. Okay, well, might just start playing Relics out and just being annoying. Just start exiling their graveyard. Okay, they take Sylvan Scrying. It's to be expected. I think I'm just, again, going to start playing Relics and start activating them because it is kind of annoying for them if I'm just like always exiling their graveyard. I don't necessarily need to resolve Star that badly, especially with this forest in my hand. But yeah, Modern's a lot of fun. If you usually watch my channel or just watch Pauper content, just again, give this a chance. Okay, Tarmogoyf is not good against Relic, especially this double Relic here. Okay, there's Map. I'm going to want to resolve that. So I'm just going to Relic them. And then go Tower, play Relic, Relic them, play Map. And then their Goyf is just going to be 1 power right now. I'm not going to worry about popping these yet. I want to just keep them around to just like keep minusing on Goyf. But I am going to try to resolve this map. And I think this is probably like the Aspiring Spike, like 3 Tarmogoyf, Luris, Cryptic Command, Force Negation deck. All right, they target themselves with Bobble. Let's see if they shuffle or not. Or they just want to make a 2 power Goyf, I guess. I can also start relicking my own graveyard to shrink Goyf as well, because I get to choose what I exile. What is this? Scourge of the Skyclaves, 2/2. Okay. They draw a card. So this is going to keep getting bigger. So I do need to find a threat at some point, but they're stuck on 2 lands. I'm doing fine here. Just relic them, relic us. And then I'll probably just crack map, get mine, play mine. And then I think I do play star as well. Even though I won't have relic activation up, it makes me immune to like Thoughtseize and Inquisition. So I think it's worth. Let's just do this now. I could have waited, but let's just map, get mine. And again, I'm gonna play this so in order to dodge Thoughtseize and Inquisition. I'm not gonna crack it right now. I'm certainly not gonna pop Relic. I guess I should have probably waited on relicking myself again because I could have either exiled this artifact or exiled something from their yard. But I mean, if they're just growing this, I am on a clock, but I can start popping these if I need to. I can pop this for a card, and I'm drawing a card for turn, so I have a lot of outs. They're only on 2 mana. Additional Tarmogoyfs don't do anything. Additional Scourge would be pretty bad. Okay, Goyf, it's fine. Another map. I'm going to start by cracking this for green. And tower, okay. I can just pop Relic to try to find something. I can get a Blast Zone, and then I just take a hit, and then I Blast Zone for 2. Seems good. And then I don't even need to pop Relic, necessarily. But I mean, I could. I can just pop one of the relics. So why don't I go play map, crack map, get Blast Zone, play Blast Zone, pop Relic so I don't get hit from any damage from the Goyfs and I get to use this mana. Is that necessary? I mean, I can just put a counter on Blast Zone and have 1 mana left. I think I'll still pop one of these. There's Karn the Great Creator. All right, I'm just gonna wait so I can charge Blast Zone and activate it on my next turn. But now this is looking pretty good for me, I think. The relics really showed up here. All right, they're gonna play like, what is this? Thought Scour target me? Well, I can pop Relic if I need to because um, I can still charge Blast Zone and pop Relic. So this resolves. These are 3/4s. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It just saves so much damage here. So let's go put a charge counter on this and then pop Relic. And I just take 5. I could have saved one of my relics, but I did want to draw more cards. If they go Thoughtseize here, that's annoying. They don't. Okay. So I think what I want to do, let's see. I mean, this is a good time to talk about the sideboard. I can get Liquid Metal Coating, like basically like turn off one of their lands with this Karn. I can go pop Blast Zone, play Karn, play Liquid Metal Coating, turn off one of their lands. But I can also just get Trinisphere. Then if they don't draw a land, they literally can't cast anything. And then even if they draw land, they can only cast one spell. That just seems to make it so tough for them if I just get Trinisphere. Especially then next turn I can get Liquid Metal Coating and lock them out. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's just pop this now. I don't think there's any reason to really wait. And let's go Karn, get Trinisphere, play Trinisphere, and then I should do it. Okay, this draw was good. Again, even if they have a land, if they can go like worst case land, decay my Trinisphere or something, or I guess they could go land, kill Karn the Great Creator somehow with like an Assassin's Trophy, but I don't think they have any of that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, they're just on like Bug, Scourge, probably Death's Shadow, Goyf. It's just kind of like Jund. They might just be Jund or 4-color Death Shadow, basically. That's kind of what I'm putting them on. I think this should be a pretty good matchup for us. Just Thragtusk and Veil come in, maybe? Bowstone's good, but it's a little bit clunky. I mean, everything seems pretty good. Even Relic seems good against Goyfs. And they might even have like other stuff it's good against too. I'm not sure what else they would have that Relic is good against. I could go down one Relic, but it does keep the Goyfs off my back. Thrag is just annoying to deal with for them. It might not be good enough. Like maybe I just don't even need to bring in Thrag and I just rely on my Planeswalkers and Worm Coils and stuff. This is good specifically against Scourge because I can gain life and kill Scourge by playing a Thragtusk. That seems pretty sweet. I can go down an O-Stone. I can go down a Worm, but Worm seems strong against them. I mean, if they are like the Cryptic Command version, Worm Coil gets worse. I can also cut an Ulamog just because it's clunky and like they should have some game plan against us. Do I cut one Relic? I used to like to cut one Scrying sometimes or one Stirrings because they can even be kind of clunky. Like if you draw too many Scryings, they can be bad, but they're good against hand disruption, so I don't think I want to do that. And I could cut one Ugin, or I could just go down to one O-Stone. It's not like O-Stone is that insane against them. They're a lot of times just beating down with like one big threat. They often don't go like wide like they did. I'll just try this. Veil of Summer is obviously insane, and Thrag is just solid. Especially when they're like disrupting you and then you just get taken off Tron or you can't assemble Tron because they like Thoughtseize you a bunch. It's good. This is obviously a keep. I have two Tron pieces, which is fine, and then I have a Veil of Summer, which just seems great. If I'm able to like Veil a Thoughtseize at any point, it's just so good. Just one mana Cryptic Command. I'm surprised this card never got banned, to be honest. I mean, I guess it's not even seeing that much play right now, but it does feel like it limits like decks that you can play sometimes, and you're like, oh, I want to play this cool like Thoughtseize deck, and you're like, oh, but I don't want to get like veiled out of this league or out of the tournament because this will just crush you if you try to play like Thoughtseize decks. A lot of times, like if they Thoughtseize me here, they kind of are forced to take veil. All right, they bobble targeted themselves. Now they're bobble targeting me. Do they have a Thoughtseize as well? Looks like they do. Okay. Well, we'll see if they take Karn, Veil, or something else. I'm just going to play a Chromatic Star most likely. Another good tip with Tron is to play Tower last, because sometimes you have to tap your other lands for mana to like play things like a Sylvan Scrying, and then when you play your Tower as the last land, you can utilize the 3 mana from Tower where you might have to tap it earlier to do things before you Tron up. So it's generally good to hold Tower. Not always, but it generally is, like I said. Okay, Stirrings is a good draw. This deck is so fun to play, honestly. Love this deck. Turn 3 Karn minus, turn 4 minus Karn, play another Karn. Oh, we just Nat Tron. Classic. Classic. Okay, let's go Stirrings. Another thing is you want to crack your baubles, draw your card, and then play your Stirrings generally. I don't need to even scry. I already have Tron. Um, I mean, I can just get a Relic here, or I can get a Chromatic Star. I mean, I guess Relic is better. And I don't think I need another tower. Just gonna get Relic. I have another Scrying as well. I could leave up Relic activation here because I don't think they have any Delve spells that matter, but they could play some type of like uh, Extirpate or like Surgical effect that I could stop with Relic. Okay, they play a 1/1 Shadow. I can play a Karn next turn, and they play a Goyf. Okay, so there's multiple artifacts. There's two creatures. There's two instants, and there's one sorcery. So they might be able to take damage on this Goyf, but I can just Karn. I can Karn exile the Goyf, or I can Karn. I mean, I can potentially Karn plus. I think I'm gonna exile, target myself to potentially shrink Goyf. Oh, they have a sorcery too. I should have targeted them. I can just exile creature. All right. I never get this Ulamog. It's fine. So I have to decide what to do with this Karn if I want to even play it. Because it is kind of annoying if I go Karn, exile this, and they just go like Shockland, kill Karn. What if I go Karn plus target you, get them down to one card in hand, and then they don't even have that much power, and then my Karn is just out there? And I mean, I could O-Stone the turn after that, but I think I should just Karn, get the Goyf out of there, and then hope they don't have another land. I mean, I guess getting a card from their hand is good, though. All right, I'm just going to Karn plus. And then it's going to be hard for them to kill Karn. I guarantee get a card out of their hand. If they are able to do with Karn, I can just O-Stone the board away. So now I can Relic, target myself, get the Thragtusk out of there, and then shrink Goyf down by 1, because then there won't be any creatures in the yard. So Relic activating my targeting myself was probably actually the right play. Karn Father. Big Daddy Karn. Plus target you. I could have also minused target Watery Grave, but I don't think I like that in this situation. Okay, they had a Stubborn Denial. Wow. They probably shouldn't have played Death Shadow. Why didn't they just play Goyf, leave up Stub? Now I have a Karn on 10 and they have one card in hand. I'm going, when they attack, I'm going to again Relic target myself. They play a Death Shadow. Why? They play a Scourge. Just dies. To pump the shadow, to pump the Goyf. So they can just attack Karn for 5. And they just concede. There's just a shame concede there. I mean, they were dead. They were dead, right? Because they attack Karn. Even if they attack Karn for 5, then Karn's at 5, and I can just go like Karn, either exile Goyf, I can plus Karn again, I can exile Watery Grave, I can play an O-Stone, blow up their board and Karn, and just like win from there. Yeah. All right, nice. 1-0 with Mono Green Tron. Let's go round 2. All right, welcome to round 2. Keep this hand. Turn 3 Karn here. Looks good. Castle Garenbrig. Does that mean Amulet? Probably should have led Tower because I have 2 towers, but this looks like it's going to be just a Goldfish matchup if they're just Castle Garant. Oh, wow. They have Ghost Quarter? Okay. Bounce Ghost Quarter. Just hope they don't Ghost Quarter us, but they probably will, right? Or at least Ghost Quarter us on our upkeep. All right. I mean, it's definitely Amulet Titan. Them having that Ghost Quarter is just so bad for us. Dryad into Ghost Quarter. They just get mine here. And then they have to Ghost Quarter on our upkeep. No reason to float mana. Use the ability, yes, I would definitely like to. And then let's go Stirrings. They know about this mine. I could just go. I mean, they're likely to be able to just go land Titan next turn because their castle is untapped as well. So they just need one untapped land to be able to Titan. I could just play O-Stone. I think that's worse than playing Stirrings. Okay, there's Power Plant. So they're gonna know about Tron. I can O-Stone next turn. So nice. I can O-Stone pop next turn. Oh, they can just Castle Garenberg. What am I talking about? So they can Titan here. Okay, but they do not have Amulet. So they're not going to be able to attack with Titan, as far as I know. And they have to pay for Pact next turn. I'll probably just O-Stone. Oh, they got double Valakut. That's good for me, actually. Well, maybe not if I die here, but I have seen this Valakut. Okay. They bounce a Simic Growth Chamber to be able to keep Valakuting, but I'm just going to go O-Stone plus pop it. On my turn. I mean, I could wait, but then they're just going to attack with Titan, so. I think it's pretty easy. So they have to pay 4 here. They have a Simic Growth Chamber in hand. I don't want to see Dryad. Damn. So I'm dead. Pretty impressive. I don't think there's anything I could have done because I could have played Karn, but that's obviously not as good as killing both of their things. That was a pretty close game, honestly, because I could have cast Olamog next turn. Really close. We were on the draw there, right? Yep. Just whoever was on the draw won that one. All right, let's get Wilts in there to kill Amulet, and I think that's all we want. O-Stone is pretty bad, along with Ugin. I mean, I could just side out my Ugins. Because at least O-Stone, I can just like play O-Stone and then like leave up activation potentially to like stop them from really going off. Thrag is just like not good enough. All right, just Wilt for Ugins. I guess I still have the relics in the deck, but at least those cycle. I think that's fine. Wonder if I should mulligan this hand. It's not even a guaranteed turn 3 Tron, but I think I'm going to keep it. It has a lot of redraws, and it has 2 Tron pieces, 3 lands, so I think it's a keep. I wonder if I should have just left in the Ugins and then side out 2 relics. That might have been better, because relic it really doesn't do anything. This hand is also pretty bad. Them just having, they probably have 1 Ghost Quarter in the deck, and they probably just had it. So it's pretty impressive that we were able to almost be in that game on the draw when they had Ghost Quarter. Their draw was pretty nice for not having Amulet there. Okay, well they have it here. We have not Tron. Okay, nice. I think I want to look for Wilt, at least with this. Let's draw. And then I just go Power Plant, Relic, Relic U. Maybe I shouldn't even have activated yet to play around some type of like Ghost Quarter plus surgical action or something, but okay, they're just going to explore. Bounce land, Ghost Quarter? Are they going to Ghost Quarter right now though? Or on my draw step? They do. So now I do probably want to just pop Relic because it's like a free draw. I guess I could have waited till after this. Okay. There's no way for me to actually Tron up here, so I might as well go add green and just start cycling. Oh, there's Wilt. Nice. That is huge. So let's go mine. Kill this. Play this. Then next turn I can play Karn the Great Creator, get Liquid Metal Coating probably. Dryad, okay. O-Stone. O-Stone is tempting to just play. Should I crack this? I think so. Because I could draw Tron right here. Okay, I don't. But I could go play Chromatic Sphere, crack Chromatic Sphere, still play O-Stone this turn. I can also just play Karn the Great Creator, and then I can just plus it, get nothing. I can Karn minus get Liquid Metal Coating, and then it's going to be tough for them to kill Karn, and then I can start killing lands. But they could Titan me. Might be better just to get O-Stone down, and then even if they Titan me, I can blow up the world. All right, let's do that. There's Worm Coil. Okay. So I need to draw another land, obviously, to be able to pop O-Stone, but they don't know that. Maybe playing Karn there was the correct play. It was close. I just felt like this was a little bit safer. I'm just going to hit for 2, and that's it. And I draw basically nothing. I think I'm just going to Karn at this point. So, oh, now I just get Liquid Metal Coating, I think. Ensnaring Bridge is also interesting, but I don't think I want to do that. Ooh, I can get Sundering Titan. Maybe I get that later. I want to just start play it safe with Liquid Metal Coating because they didn't do anything last turn. And if they just attack Karn for 2, but then I go Liquid Metal Coating, kill a land, maybe play something else, that's pretty good. Maybe I was supposed to just get Sundering Titan because if I do hit Tron, I just literally blow up 5 of their lands because they have Dryad out. Amulet into Colony Garden, untap. Interesting. They attack Karn. Okay, we draw a 10 drop. So my Karn is going to die now, which is pretty unfortunate. Let's just go Chromatic Sphere. Add green draw. There's Stirrings. Okay, can we Tron? We do. Nice. Power Plant. This should do it. So I have 8 mana. So I'm just going to go Liquid Metal Coating plus Worm Coil because that's like the most efficient play. Liquid Metal Coating. I guess just kill that one. I could kill a castle, but they just have so many castles. Plus target this, and then play a Worm Coil. Yeah, they could potentially Titan here. Okay, they Karn. Interesting. But I have a Karn Liberated. So they can like plus target one of my lands. They can minus get something good. I can't activate O-Stone right now because of their Karn the Great Creator. They just plus target nothing, I think. But I just get to go off here, basically. Just get to go kill Karn, kill another land, and then even attack. Now they're just on 2 mana, and I think they're just dead now. No, I don't think I need to play another O-Stone. Sweet. This matchup's Primeval Titan, Azusa. Were they 1 mana off the whole time? I think they were. So they were pretty close to killing us. I think this is a bad matchup for us, actually. And yeah, maybe I should be smart and just not have Relic. And just do something like, just have more like big stuff. Just, this is probably what I should have done. That was just a mistake. I just like honestly forgot that I had Relic main because I often don't play with Relic main in this Tron deck. I mean, it did draw a card. It was fine. It's not like the Rag is really that good. I could just play 1 Relic instead of the Thrag, but I mean, guess this is like a creature that can just like attack or something. It's decent against Karn the Great Creator now that I know they have that. All right, let's go. I had chokes in the sideboard from an old build of this when I went to go just like do a quick tune-up on the deck before I played this league. And I was like, oh, do I want these chokes? I was like, no, there's not as much blue control and there's not as much like Dryad decks, so I don't need it. Snap keep. We have turn 3 Tron into Karn the Great Creator, which is awesome. And no amulet yet from our opponent. They could Nature's Claim this or something, but nope. Are they just going to explore on 2? Oh wow, they kept a slow draw here. Karn the Great Creator on 3 is so good. Okay, they're going to Dryad into something, I assume. Dryad into the forest. Okay, I think they're in trouble. Karn the Great Creator is not as good as Karn Liberated here, but it is really good, obviously. Okay, well, never mind. I think I'm just going to exile their Growth Chamber. I could just exile this, but that takes them down 2 mana, and my Karn probably survives. Yep, turn 3 Karn minus. Go. If I draw a tower off the top, I can play Ulamog on 4. Nice. Turn 3 Karn. 2-0 with mono green Tron. Let's go round 3. Easy. All right, sweet. Round 3, we're 2-0 with mono green Tron. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. This is an easy mulligan. It's like, oh, but we have maps and stirrings to get Tron, but it's like, that's so slow. I never want to lead turn 1 forest. You want to see Tron lands in your hand, and this is a keep. I can put back one of my Karns, or I can just put back Relic. I think I just put back one of the Karns. Awesome. Somebody knows in the modern leagues knows the Pauper channel. That's awesome. Really like to see it. Recording a little modern for a change. Put a card on the bottom of your library. Done. Then let's go mine sphere. Go. Ooh, humans. This is always a fun matchup. This is always a really fun matchup. Nice. Okay, Worm Coil is good. Let's go. Remember, you crack these first, and then you see what you draw, and then use stirrings. All right, I think I'm just taking Expedition Map here to guarantee Tron later, because I can just take map, play it, and then I can turn 3 crack map, secure Tron, and just play out some relics and go from there. Taking mine is not as good as taking map here. Go. They did have the turn 1 Noble, no turn 1 Vile. If I just rip Power Plant, it's insane. My hand's pretty good here. General Kudrow, exile a card from a graveyard, sure. I didn't want to see that new Paulo card, the PV card, where they take one of my cards and make it more expensive. So I'm glad they didn't have that. So we just get Power Plant and then play double Relic. Could play one Relic and crack it, but I think I like playing both Relics. Is that correct? I could just crack one because then I get to draw a card towards another land. It's not like a Relic does anything, right? I'll just draw now. Because I want to know if I'm going to draw a land or not. Might just have to play Worm Coil next turn, which, I mean, it is pretty good. Could also play Karn. What is this? I don't really want to see a Mantis Rider, but this looks like that's what it is. It can't really be a Phantasmal image. Oh, it's a Meddling Mage named O-Stone or named Ugin? Yeah, named Ugin. Thalia's Lieutenant, pump their team. I mean, I think I'm just gonna Worm Coil here. Blast Zone. That's actually pretty good. I mean, Worm Coil is pretty annoying. They can't even attack into that. And then I can maybe play a Karn and start minusing on their things with Worm Coil as a blocker. Also, this Blast Zone can just be annoying just sitting there. So let's do it. Let's go Worm. Then I'm just gonna play both of these out. I could have just gone Star Crack It, but I don't hate just doing this. I kind of want to get Worm Coil down regardless. It's a good time to play it, I think. I don't know how many answers they have in the main deck. If they Phantasmal Image here, it's annoying. Oh, Reflector Mage. Well, that's an answer. So now I'm getting hit for a lot of damage, and I need to basically draw O-Stone at this point. Getting hit for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I go to 2. And I can't play an Ugin, so I have to top deck an O-Stone. Another Karn, not going to do it. Blast Zone, not going to do it at this point either. All right, let's go add green mana draw. Looking for O-Stone. I also need, oh no. I need enough mana to be able to crack it. That sucks. That really sucks. I can't cast it. I can't cast Karn into it. I just don't have enough mana. Would have been interesting instead of casting this if I just cast Karn, exile this, hoping to draw Ugin, but that doesn't seem right. I mean, I think I just had to hope they didn't have Reflector. Okay, there's Stirring. So if I Stirrings for O-Stone, I just don't have enough mana left. So I think I'm dead in the water. And I can't even replay Worm Coil this turn. There's the O-Stone, but it's just not going to do it. Because I'm at 2. If I had another Tron land, I could do something, but I'm dead. They got me. GG's. All right. Let's go Thrags in. Relics don't do anything. I mean, I could just bring in a Wilt because it can cycle just like Relic. Oh, and it can kill Aether Vial. It's not that good to kill Aether Vial. I could also just bring in Kozilek. I don't want to bring in Sundering Titan. I want to keep most of these things to tutor for with Karn. I definitely want to keep like O-Stone, Karns, Worms, like all my threats basically. I want to keep all these things. They're all good. And Thrags I think are for sure coming in. So my last cards that I'm bringing in are like between these, like one of these four I have to play. And I think Wilt is the best just because it cycles. I've played this matchup so many times. I mean, not with them having new cards necessarily, but um, I've played this matchup a bunch. This is decent, but I think it's just not good enough because we don't have, like I was saying at the beginning of the recording, we don't have like a guaranteed turn 3 Tron or anything. And I just don't want to keep a slow hand in this match, especially this is already like a mulligan almost. So I think this is the mulligan too. Like what? I'm gonna go turn 1. This is like a turn 4 Tron. I mean, is this a turn 4 Worm Coil on the play though? I go turn 1 Mime, turn 2 Forest, Scrying. Turn 3, play the land I got with Scrying, Scrying again. Turn 4 Worm. I mean, I think I can just try to turn 3 Tron. It's not like this hand is that insane. It's just mull. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 4. Welcome to this deck. I think I go to 3. Just hope to hit Tron. All right, now I can keep just Star, Tower, Scrying, or they said sorry about that. This is what this deck does. I think I'm supposed to keep this on 3. think these are the cards. I could have kept map and just hoped to just get super lucky and just tried to hit like a Tron land off the top to go Tron, but I think this is better. Oh no. Not looking great. I think we're just about to pack it in against a 7 card hand from the opponent. Although, if you go watch one of my Flickertron videos, in round 5, I mulligan to 2 and I win. And I think that's the only time in my Magic career I've ever mulliganed to 2 and 1. I've won a bunch of mulligans to 3 with this deck, but never 2. I'll keep playing for now. If I rip like Star into Tronland into something else, maybe it could be good. They have 4 power right now. Okay, okay. Yeah, that first game we were almost able to stabilize, just not quite. Were we on the play in game 1? Yeah. Wow, pretty impressive. Good name from the opponent, naming Ugin, and then we drew that. And I think I had enough mana to cast it. Maybe I didn't even have enough mana to cast it. Now they probably take Stirrings. Yeah. No, well, they can't take Thrag, so makes sense. Am I dead next turn, or do I have one more turn? 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. GG's. All right. Quick loss to humans there. Let's go round 4, 2 and 1. Still doing all right. All right. Welcome to round 4. We're 2 and 1 after getting just fucking crushed by humans. So, what am I supposed to do with this hand? I'm against Luris. I can lead turn 1 Star, turn 2 Stirrings, hope to hit a Tron land, then map. I mean, I think that this is good enough. It's really close because it's like I have, if like any hand disruption, I kind of get pulled apart. But I think it's just enough value and enough redundancy that I'm just supposed to keep. We're against MKC. Okay, Boros Prowess. This is what the list I just played in the last league. It's really good. I could even lead map to try to get greedy, but I don't think that's right. Maybe if I'm able to like get lucky and Karn early and Karn Trinisphere or something. Trinisphere can be really backbreaking against them. Maybe I can get an Ugin down, kill all their creatures, go from there. They're going to play a Light Scribe, a like and subscribe. If they play a Leonin Light Scribe, a Leonin like and subscribe, and I win this game, you have to like and subscribe. Okay, well, they didn't play it. So you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just getting hit for 4 and I'm going to die next turn or the turn after. They have 2 cards left. They probably just go Lumimancer, hit me for a small amount of damage next turn, or I guess a lot of damage. And then I probably die on turn 4. Because this, I mean, this hand, I guess just I shouldn't have kept against a Lurrus deck. I was like, why is there a stop on my upkeep? But I didn't see this on the stack because it was like over this. Okay. Right, there's Sylvan Scrying. So let's go add green mana, draw, Tronland. No, I didn't. I was just thinking like Tronland, but not power plant, and then I didn't do it in time. All right. So I mean, I can play scrying here, but then I have to play a non. I have to play a land that's not mine or tower here, so I need to just stirrings and hope to hit. and we just got crushed. So we're dead now. It didn't work out. This hand probably should have just been a mulligan now that I look back. Just wasn't fast enough against Allura's companion. They have a dart in the yard. I mean, taking another map doesn't really do anything. I guess I just take Chromatic Star. I'm not really sure here. Could have taken Relic, I guess, but probably can't win. Have to hope to rip a Tron land and survive and then somehow turn 4 Ugin, but I think almost assuredly I'm going to die on turn 4 because I'm taking a fair amount of damage. They're going to dart me here, hit for at least 3, and then they have 2 darts in the yard, which I guess they can only flashback 1 right now, but Lumimancer just deals so much damage. Like they're going to lightning bolt me here or something. They dart me, hit with Soulscar Mage. I'm at 12, and they have 2 threats, and I just didn't do anything. Yeah, now that I think about it more, against Lurrus, just put them on Burner Prowess. With this hand, even if I'm likely to turn 3 Tron, I have to probably tap map on turn 3 to find it, then only have 2 or 3 mana with my last Tron land that I play. So it's not like a turn 3 Wormcoil or Karn or anything. I think I should just mulligan. That was just a mistake, so I'm paying for my mistake by losing this game. Mulligan decisions are really important with this deck. I just don't do anything this turn. I need to just survive somehow. I mean, if they go dart, dart, I go to 10. And then this is 3 plus 4. So 7, 8, 9. I go to 3. Any spell kills me. Sure. So I just get mine, play this. And like I was saying, I can go Blast Zone, pop it next turn, but I'm very likely to be dead. I guess they need another mountain to flashback both darts as well. But if they go bolt me, dart me, am I dead to that or do I go to 1? Flashback dart. They have 4 cards in hand. I'm just so likely dead here. Light up the stage. Yeah. Because, I mean, again, I was so unlikely there to turn 3 Tron and be able to play something against Lurrus that I should have just mulliganed. This matchup is kind of rough too. Okay, they are playing Abbott. And I'm just dead. Alright, so they had the turn 4 win. Alright, the Rags coming in. I mean, relics aren't great. They're not terrible though. Ulamog is pretty slow, but I think it's actually worth it to keep in. You can just side out 2 relics, because all it really is good against is Dart. I guess it's also good against Lurrus. Karn the Great Creator seems like it should be slow, but if you turn 3 Tron, Karn, get Trinisphere, it's so good actually. I mean, I could just main deck this Walking Ballista. I think I like that. Cut an Ulamog, play a Walking Ballista, because I can just play this when I Tron up, and it's pretty good. Just a little bit faster. I know I can't tutor for it, but if I Karn, I can tutor for other stuff. Generally, it's going to be pretty good. I like to side out one Ulamog in the matchups that are really fast a lot of the time. All right, well, I'm keeping this. This is a turn 3 Karn the Great Creator, like I was saying, on the play. Wonder if they have Cleansing Wildfire. Most people do not have it. I'm really enjoying these modern leagues, though. A lot of fun. I hope you are too. Honestly, I really hope you are. I want to diversify my play. I still want to play a lot of Pauper, so don't worry. But I just, again, want to diversify a little bit. It's just fun to mix it up. That's why, as you like can see on my channel, I play a bunch of different decks. There's a style of deck that I like that you've seen in Pauper. I like to play Ponder and Preordain and blue decks, but I like to play a bunch of different decks. I like to brew, and it keeps it fresh for me. I'm not one player that just likes to jam the same deck over and over and over and over. All right, turn one Lumimancer. I think they're just the standard prowess version, which obviously is better than the all-in Lumimancer and whatever. What's that other card? The one mana 1/2 that can eat spells off the stack and give itself +2/+2. I don't think that version is good. I'm blanking on the name. It's like red blue hybrid cost. Whatever. I mean, I always forget the names of cards. I know what they all do for the most part. All right, let's see if they deploy more threats or if they just make this Lumancer massive and deal me a bunch of damage this turn. I think I'm probably just. Wow, whoa. I think I'm just going Karn Trinisphere. Because, yeah, my Karn could die, but then that just buys me so much time. That's a pretty crazy start. Into Bobble. Makes sense. They want to get their Bobble down. No attacks, just no damage. Okay. Power plant. Then let's just go Karn. I think again getting Trinisphere is the way to go. I could plus and then get one of their Sacred Foundries with, or I could minus and get Liquid Metal Coating. But that just seems worse to me than Trinisphere, honestly. Because this way, if they have a land, they can play one spell and kill Karn and deal me some damage. And then I can go like O Stone, put a counter on Trinisphere, be safe, then pop O Stone. And again, they can only play one spell here. And they had the land. We didn't even know 100% they would have it. If they didn't have a land, they just can't play a spell, and then I just get to untap with my Karn. Now they have to play an actual spell. They can't deploy any more threats. They're just playing light up the stage. Shielded these for now. I'll just take them off later if I think I need to. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, well, don't like to see that. So they kill Karn, deal me 2 damage. Okay. I mean, I can just. Oh, I can play Wormcoil and O-Stone. I mean, I'm going to do that for sure. I guess I could have gone Blast Zone, kill all your Lumimancers, but yeah, I like this. They can Cleansing Wildfire me, take me off Tron, but then they just die to Wormcoil, and I can still like O-Stone at some point in the future, and I have this still. So that was just turn 3, the Great Creator. I think I like my sideboard plan. Again, Relic is good against Aluris. Ulamog is a little bit slow. I like having the Ballista instead. So they do have Cleansing Wildfire. It's scary. It makes this matchup a lot worse for me. All right, Snap Keep. I don't have a turn 3 payoff yet, but I have a lot of those in the deck. No 1-drop from the opponent? Wow. Are they just playing it main 2 to see if I like F6 or something? I don't know. All right. I'm just going to obviously play Tower Path next turn. Dugan's the turn 4 play here, but it is pretty good. Okay, looks like they're getting in for damage. Red, white, I assume. Oh no, do they have the rip apart? I'm so scared of a rip apart on my map here. Please no. Don't do it, opponent. Don't even think about it. No rip apart. No rip apart one time. No cleansing wildfire either. If they just cleansing wildfire my mine, it's actually so bad for me. That is beatable though. Rip apart on my mine, on my map, I feel like is worse. They're in the tank, so they have options here. Damn. Now I have to go Forest Scrying, I think. I could just play Tower, play Relic, pop it. I mean, maybe that's better because if I just Forest Scrying, then I'm kind of guaranteeing that I don't do anything next turn. But if I play Relic pass, then I can pop Relic if I naturally draw Tron plus a baddie to play. It's actually pretty good, right? So it's just better because I can always Forest Scrying next turn. It's funny, but this is optimal, I think. Because if I have to play Forest to play Scrying, it's just not good. It just that takes me off Tron guaranteed one more turn. And this way, if I draw any threat or like spell to play plus power plant, then I get to go off. I mean, not go off. I just get to get Tron. But that's my combo basically is assembling Tron. This deck is basically like a combo control deck. You try to combo and get Tron. And they have Wildfire as well. Ugh. They might even have four Wildfires or something. I'm gonna pop Relic for sure. They have four cards in hand still. I'm at 14. I'm going to 12 minimum. I mean, if the opponent has four Cleansing Wildfire on their sideboard, this matchup is just terrible for us. Like, it's already bad for us, just like because their deck is so fast. And I mean, honestly, their deck is just a lot better than ours. Jesus, that bolt though. Honestly, I don't hate these. I like these better than a lot of the like other alternate art stuff that people have or that think that people play. But I would rather just have like a Christopher Rush lightning bolt for sure. All right, I'm dead to basically everything. That was a pretty impressive turn. That deck is just yeah, really really good. Okay, well, super dead now. They dealt with my map and they cleansing wildfired me, so just super rough there. I guess this was a misplay too. I was just trying to get lucky and see what Strongland I would draw, but I could have just gone scrying, play a Strongland, play Sphere, pass. But I mean, I'm just dead anyway. Any spell basically that deals damage kills me. Yeah, GG's. Tried to say GG's to the opponent, but Magic Online doesn't want me to be nice. That was weird. It literally, I like it. I pressed enter, it disappeared, and it just didn't show up in chat. All right, down to 2-2. We'll see if we can fight back in 3-2 this league. Kind of disappointing, but we got pretty crushed in the last two rounds, but had a lot of fun. The humans match, we just got rolled basically and had bad mulligans, which happens with this deck. Then I guess that was close against prowess. We had a really good draw game two, and our draw game three just we got crushed. I mean, rip apart on the play on our map into cleansing wildfire on three. There's just nothing we can do there. So 2-2. Our hand was fine game three. We just got picked apart by interaction, which will happen. I'll see you in round five. Welcome to round five. We're against Muda, who's another like Pauper streamer, a good friend in modern. They said, "Yeah, I'm a modern player, didn't you know?" All right, we're gonna mulligan this. Just not good enough here. So funny that we're against Hamuda here. So funny. I have no idea what they're doing. We have a lot of Tron lands, but we don't really have turn three Tron. We have like a turn three O Stone. Yeah, Hamuda, I played so much Modern actually. It's probably I played more Modern than Pauper. Just wondering if I'm supposed to mulligan this too. I think I'm gonna keep it. Could put just back a Sanctum. I don't think I need Sanctum in this hand, and I'd rather just keep redundancy and extra Tron lands. All right, they go Tarn, go. Interesting. Let's go Relic. Oh, so they are actually a modern player. Nice. I never knew that. Let's just get that out of there. I always like to just respond to the fetch. Just exile it, get it out. Honestly, just so funny that I'm against Hamuda in the modern league. I don't think I've ever played him, and now I'm just like playing a random modern league after not playing modern for 6 months, and just get paired against Hamuda. So funny. I don't know if they're streaming right now. I don't think he is. All right. Is this like taking turns, Jeskai Fires type deck? I think it is. I think they have Growth Spiral here, if I'm not mistaken. I think I know what deck they're playing. Could be wrong, but I think it's the I think it's like yeah, it's like 4 or 5 colors. They play Fires of Invention. They play the 7 mana, 5 mana, the 7 mana 5/5 flying haste dragon that can cast instants and sorceries from your graveyard. They play like Savor the Moment, Time Warp, and a bunch of planeswalkers. I think this is a decent matchup for us overall. I want to just pop Relic to draw cards, and I might do it end of turn because I want to try to hit Tron, but also Relic is pretty decent at stopping them from taking a million turns. I'm just playing a Pauper deck right now. Is this Savor the Moment? Am I right? They could also have Omnath, obviously. I bet this is Savor the Moment. Am I right? What you got? Solve the equation? What? Okay. Get Time Warp? I always forget about this card. Yeah, get Transmogrify. Okay, so they're gonna next turn sack this for Dwarven Mine, get a 1/1, and then Transmogrify it into the the dragon. So I kind of need to keep my relic around. I think I shouldn't even play O Stone. Oh, nice. Nice. I can't leave up O Stone. I can't leave up relic activation. The Dragon Turns deck for sure. Sweet deck. Um, I'm just debating whether I play Wormcoil here or not. I don't know if they are the Dragon's Turn deck, but I think they are. They got Transmogrify, so yeah, it is. It is. So I can just play O Stone. Then I'm pretty well protected from everything. and then I just wait on Wormcoil. It's kind of weird to do that, but I know they have Transmogrify, and I know they can do it this turn. So I can't really just play Wormcoil and just like let them dragon. So let's just do this. Got so lucky to hit Tron there. Classic Tron. All right, they're gonna get Dwarven Mine, I assume. I just heard about this list recently. It's not like a mainstay deck, but it does look like a pretty cool deck, and I think it's actually pretty decent. So now they transmogrify their dwarf. But then if they just get dragon here, I can just pop relic, and then I just get hit for 5, and it's no big deal. When it attacks, look at the top 7. Oh, you cast an instant or sorcery from the top 7? I thought it was one from your graveyard. Okay, well, now they're just likely to hit Time Warp and I die. I totally thought it was from graveyard. I forgot you just get to do a massive impulse. Let me fly, he said. That's it. No save of the moment. No time warp. I obviously should have just played Wormcoil. But now I guess I can just. Oh, they play Explore. Okay. So they missed. So this is actually pretty bad for them. Because now I just get to blow up Velomachus. So I'll pop Relic. I think I should pop Relic. They have 6 cards in hand. They could combo again. Let's just pop Relic, like I said. Let's go. There's Ugin. Well, I can Ugin -7, but that's obviously pretty bad. Okay, let's just untap. There's Map. So I think what I do is because I can just let them go to combat. This is their only creature that can attack, really. So if I let them go to combat and then pop O-Stone, there's no way for them to attack with another Velomachus, because if they have fetch land into another Dwarven Mine into Transmogrify, if I pop O-Stone now, they can just get another Velomachus and attack and then hit a Time Warp. But if I just let them go to combat and then pop O-Stone, there's no way for them to get another Velomachus as far as I know. They're not on the Yorion version though. So that's interesting. But I'll just go Power Plant, Map, Crack Map, and then when they go to combat, I'll pop O-Stone. Hope they don't have an answer for it. I mean, if they do, I can just pop it in response. Let's get Sanctum. Then next turn I can Ugin. I can Sanctum and then Ugin, and then get a Ulamog, and then hopefully that's good enough. All right, so we just let them go to begin combat. Don't let this attack, and then we just pop O-Stone. I have another Ugin, so they don't want to make another Velomachus right now, that's for sure. They're just going to Time Warp or something? Savor the moment. Okay, that's not even that good, because they only have 3 mana left. They get an extra turn. Oh, are they going to make another Velomachus here? Pretty impressive. Another Transmogrify. Never mind. That was a good save of the moment. So they have to hit two more. They have to hit time warp twice, basically. Miss one time. I mean, I guess miss twice. Okay, they hit time warp this time. And it casts only from that. Yeah, from among them. Okay, so they need to hit one more time warp. I guess if I ever Trinisphere against them, it's pretty good. I guess they can always pay, but are they fetching a Dwarven mine? Yeah. I don't know why I'm not F6'd. What you got, Hamuda? Telemachus is a pretty sick card. Valakut Awakening, discard 3, draw 3, try to find Time Warp. The only thing with this deck is like against removal spells, they just can kill the dwarf in response to Transmogrify, and then it doesn't do anything. It's it's a pretty linear combo deck, and if you can't interact, it does its thing. So, I mean, it's probably gonna kill us here. They just need any time warp. If not, I'm gonna go play Sanctum, play Ugin -7. Wow, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Play Sanctum, play Ugin, trigger Sanctum. Yes, I want to sacrifice it. Get Ulamog. -7. And hopefully they have no more Velomachus. If they play the 60 card version, which they are, I would be surprised if they have 3 Velomachus, but they could. Do they have Planeswalkers? Karn? I mean, I think I just Ulamog here, right? I mean, I guess I exile Fires because that just allows them to double spell potentially. I don't know. Sure. They almost flew. You almost flew, Muda. Just not quite. I'm still just probably gonna die to like a hard cast Velomachus here or something. Sylvan Scrying. Alright, well let's attack. I think I'm just gonna play 2 Worm Coils here. I don't think Karn's really doing anything. Got him. Whew, Tameo, Collector of Tales, Teferi, Renin 6. Oh, so this was the Velomachus that we exiled with Ugin. So they probably had no way left to win after this. They had 12 cards in hand. Yeah, so solve the equation. I guess it's good with fires. It's pretty sick, honestly. They have polymorph as well. Wow. We have like no interaction for their combo as well. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Do I want Wilt for fires? It's so funny. They almost flew. They almost flew. um, I mean, I can just not sideboard. Does Relic do anything? Yeah, definitely has a fail rate. I could bring in Thrag because I don't think they're gonna have that much hate for me. They're probably just gonna try to rely on doing their combo. I'm just trying to decide if my relics do anything. They have Narset. They have Ren and Six. It does something, just not that much. I mean, I don't think I need Wilt because I can just O-Stone and Ugin. Like, Wilt on Fires isn't that good. They get to go like play Fires, play a spell, and then I'm like Wilt Fires. They're like, sure. It's not even it's not even that good. And because they're a Fires of Invention deck, I don't really think they can have counter spells. I don't think Veil is that good either. Do I want any of these tutor targets in the deck? I think I mostly want them just to be able to get with Karn. I'm just gonna not sideboard. Just take up all the sideboarding time to just not sideboard. Sounds good. All right, turn three Karn liberated. Let's go. I have the combo. 1, 2, 7 Tron. Got another multiple backup maps as well to slow Tron if they kill this one. Don't take away my 3/2 Hamuda. Explore. Alpine Moon? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to play the hard way. I did not bring in Wilt. Was not expecting Alpine Moon. Are they gonna name Tower or are they just gonna name mine? Or is this Tower? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go play Tower, sack map to get Power Plant, just in case. Like if I ever kill this, then I have Tron. Their deck is it. The good thing about this matchup is their deck is pretty slow. Solve the equation, sure. That's a pretty cool tech. I haven't seen the solve the equation tech. Transmogrify just makes that plan even that much more consistent. Yeah, they're gonna turn for me here with a Alpine Moon. So, I mean, I guess I can just get Blast Zone. I guess I can get Blast Zone on the next one to kind of disguise it and hope they miss on a Time Warp. Yeah, that's the line. So I get Tron because I can't crack Blast Zone yet anyway, but now I can just go get Blast Zone, hope to not die, and then I can play Blast Zone, kill Alpine Moon, and then do stuff. I have no dismembers or anything. Oh, fires into Transmogrify? Sure. Definitely bringing in the Wilts, though, for Alpine Moon. Transmogrify that. Yep, they get Velomachus. I should have looked at the revealed cards last time. I just forgot to do that. Let's see if they fly. Miss? Ouch. I mean, they're going to get another attack in, though. Let's get Blast Zone. Play it. And hope they miss again. Not ideal. I can't believe they just missed. They had no spells on that out of 7 cards. That was a crazy miss. I mean, they could have hit like Transmogrify and stuff. Okay, now they hit Time Warp. So they need to hit 2 more time walks. They could just play a Savor the Moment, yeah. So that's game, right? Because now they attack again from Time Warp, and then they attack again from Savor. All right, all right, all right. Wilt's coming in. Even though these relics do something, let's just take them out. I think having like O-Stone to be able to blow up Velomachus is good. Ugin blowing up like fires and stuff is good, and just another win con. Let's go. Mulligan, easy throwback. I mean, this is close. I think this is actually a keep. I just put back a Stirrings. I mean, doesn't really do anything. They kept 7. Like, I'm just hoping to hit Tron and something else. Should I learn from my mistake from last time and not keep hands like this? I do have the will also, though. I'm just going to try it again. Just make the same mistake I just made and probably lose because of it. Okay, they play a Dwarven Mine, sure. Go add green mana. Stirrings. Okay, well, there's a lot of Tron lands. So I am going to get to Tron up here, but I'm not going to have a turn 3 play. But I still think on 6 with the will, I think this hand is fine. Let's just get mine, play it. They should have like at least a Cleansing Wildfire because they can tutor for it with that new blue card, solve the equation. So they should have some type of Cleansing Wildfire, I assume. Yeah, there's the Alpine Moon, but we have the will. So now I just ignore the Alpine Moon this turn, pretend like it doesn't do anything, and I Sylvan Scrying. Is that correct? I think I Scrying now, right? And do I just not even pop Chromatic Sphere? I don't think I need to. I don't need to draw a card here. I can just draw a card later. I mean, maybe it's safer to pop it, but I think it's actually better to not. Let's just go Sylvan Scrying. I'm not going to get Blast Zone because I have the Wilt. I think I'm just getting, again, Tron here. Okay. Go. I'm not going to be able to play a card next turn because of Alpine Moon, which is unfortunate. Unless I draw. No, I can't because will cost 2 mana. They said mistakes were made. By me or you? Are they saying I should have gotten Blast Zone? Oh, they named Tower? No, I think they. I don't think so. I don't think necessarily mistakes were made. Oh, okay, no, I'm fine. I just have to remember to play spells on my turn. Thought I could play this end of turn. That would have been mistakes. Not not sure if it mattered. So they're not targeting anything, right? They're just drawing. Okay. So again, I can only play sorceries. So I can go add green mana, tap mine, and then I have 5 mana left. Oh no, I can play Karn here. Or no, I can't. I can't because I have to tap this for another green. That's what I keep saying. So let's go add green, wilt this. And then just play O-Stone and pass. So if they combo me here, I lose, but sure. They have to fully kill me. Dwarven Mine, Polymorph, Velomachus. I mean, it's a pretty consistent win at that point. I can't respond because of Teferi fires into the combo. Solve the equation. Oh. Oh, but this is only the first spell. They reveal Time Warp. Wait, what? They went land, fires, and then why didn't they get Velomachus? Why didn't they get Transmogrify? But I'm just so confused. Why didn't they get Transmogrify that turn? I'm gonna ask them right now, I think. I don't know if I should. I'm trying to figure it out. They literally got Time Warp? I mean, I can pop O-Stone right now, but do I want to? Because then they might be able to combo again next turn. If I just don't pop O-Stone, they can't really combo. And then I can pop O-Stone like end of turn or something. Why didn't they? It's just so. Do they think I could like respond to the combo or something? They have Time Warp, so they're gonna Time Warp next turn. Oh, so next turn what they're gonna do is they're gonna play Transmogrify and play Time Warp. I believe. So maybe I pop O-Stone right now. Because if they play Transmogrify and I go blow up O-Stone, then they can't even play Time Warp. It doesn't work. If I respond with activate O-Stone. All right. I'm just going to pass. I don't think they can combo through an O-Stone here. I can activate abilities though. And what, they're going to go land Time Warp? They go tap land because they can only fires, and then they're just going Time Warp. Sure. Oh, they're going Time Warp first. I guess this makes sense. Resolves. Anytime they Velomachus, though, I just wait and then they go to combat, then I O-Stone. I guess they can Teferi, though, bounce O-Stone and then combo. Alright, let this resolve. Then they're sacking Omen, looking for something. I wonder at the end of this turn if I'm supposed to pop O-Stone because of Teferi. They draw an extra card off Teferi. And they can just target O-Stone. They can just go bounce this anyway. Yeah, that's the problem. Do need to crack O-Stone. Maybe I was supposed to do it on my turn, so they couldn't play two spells, but I think this is okay. And one top, one bottom, and then they're scrying and drawing again. I think at the end of this turn, I am supposed to just O-Stone. They need Dwarven Mine plus Transmogrify to go off, but if they have that, they can just bounce my O-Stone and then draw a card and do it anyway. I mean, I guess I just wait. If they bounce O-Stone, I can just pop it in response. And if they don't, then that's fine. And then I have another O-Stone I can play. I think I'm just not going to pop it. And if they want to try to Teferi bounce, they can. They went one bottom, one top again. They can attack for one, take an extra turn. It's fine. And they're going to probably bounce O-Stone here and go for the win. And then I just need to not die. Okay, there's the land for Dwarven Mine. Assume they bounce O-Stone. Oh, savor the moment, take an extra turn. Sure. I guess now they can plus Teferi and keep Teferi around, which is kind of annoying. But I think I'm just supposed to wait. Again, the problem is they can plus Teferi here. They solve the equation, get transmogrify, I assume. And now they can attack with, they can set it up. So they just get transmogrify here, and then they plus the fairy, and then they bounce O-Stone next turn. I think they do need to get, Hamuna does need to get, I mean, I guess he could not get transmogrify here. He could just get um, time warp and just keep taking turns. But then you make it less likely you're going to hit on Velomachus the more time warps you take out of your deck, too. Yeah, they get time warp. Okay, I'm just going to allow that. They plus Teferi, I assume. They only have 3 cards in hand. They attack for 1. It's fine. Just going to keep waiting. I also have to remember to crack Sphere before I crack O-Stone. The thing is, like, why this matchup's not great for me is because I just can't interact at instant speed that well. Like, O-Stone is my best interaction. Right, they're plusing Teferi. They could minus Teferi on something else to draw a card, which would be annoying, but then I can just keep waiting. I am going to let them try to activate Teferi. I guess they could target nothing to just draw a card, but then again, I keep waiting. They have to Teferi bounce O-Stone, and then I have to just pop in response. Again, I could have done it earlier, but time warp. Okay. And now they bounce O-Stone? Yeah. So I have to just do this. They don't get to draw. And then they have a time warp floating and they can Velomachus this turn. They get a Dwarven Mine. They polymorph it. I don't think there was anything I could have done. What I could have done is just pop O-Stone on my turn. Hardcast Velomachus? Jeez. All right, can they fly though? Can they fly? That's the question. I have another one. They did. They hit time warp. Okay. I go to 13. This is 6 power, so it's still, they need to hit one more time warp, I guess. The Hardcast Velomachus, though, into Saver. Okay, that doesn't do it yet. because now I go to one. They need to hit one more. Oh, wouldn't have even done it. They would need to hit one more anyway. Okay, they can get a last dwarf. Okay. Did they hit three in a row? Miss one time? Explore. Okay. This is so funny. I'm at two. Time warp. Ashiok. Okay. Now I just O-Stone, blow up the world. Right? Oh, they have an extra turn? I missed one of the extra turns. GG's. I missed one of the extra turns somewhere. Tried to pass. Could have popped O-Stone on my turn. Not sure. GG's Hamuda. Always fun. 2-3 from 2-0 to 2-3, so lost three in a row. Rough. We had some rough draws there. This deck is still really fun. I don't think it's like the best deck in the format, but I think it's reasonably positioned. Um, if I was gonna play in like a PTQ level event, I'd probably play Red White Prowess. Can I go back to the game? Whatever. It's kind of too late at this point. I'll talk to Hamuda later. Um, but yeah, I don't hate the way the deck is positioned right now. Even though the relics didn't seem to do much, it is really nice having them main when they're good. It's just so good. They did something against the Goyfs as well in round one. I think the deck is fine. Tron is super fun. Got kind of crushed there. Yeah, just not being able to interact at instant speed with that Velomachus is rough, but I don't think there's much I can do. I just need to play it as is and just try to like turn three Karn liberated them or something. But a lot of fun. My channel, youtube.com/Snapbo. Let me know if you want to see more modern content, if you want to see more Pauper, if you don't want to see modern at all. I do like playing both formats. I hopefully want to continue just doing a mix of both. So we'll see how that goes. But if you like my content, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, helps me out. Thanks so much. Till next time. Peace.